Morning. Don't know where you are, but where I am. It's early. The world's still stretching. The coffee's hot. And the signals are already coming in. Let's take a look before the day starts making demands. This is Signal Check with Adrian North. So, tomorrow, NASA's launching 4 astronauts around the moon. Artemis 2, first crewed flight of the Space Launch System rocket. First time humans orbit the moon since Apollo 17 back in '72. That's 54 years ago. They won't land. This is a flyby mission. The Orion capsule swings around, comes back, splashes down in the Pacific. And look, it's cool. It really is. But the breathless, never-before-seen framing? That's infomercial energy. We've been to the moon. We've orbited it. This is NASA getting the band back together, testing hardware for the actual landing missions planned for '28. It matters because it's infrastructure, the boring, essential stuff that makes ambitious things possible later. But groundbreaking? Not quite. Now, the security world is having a week. Earlier this week, Anthropic, the company behind Claude, accidentally made the source code for Claude Code public. Just out there. Hackers immediately started posting it with bonus malware baked in. Because of course they did. Meanwhile, the FBI disclosed to Congress that its own systems got breached. Unclassified networks, but they held phone metadata, internet records, personal info on investigation subjects. The intruders came in through a commercial internet provider using what the Bureau called sophisticated tactics, which is FBI speak for "we got owned." This isn't new, by the way. It's a pattern. Foreign hackers keep penetrating the FBI's surveillance infrastructure. Elsewhere, North Korean hackers lifted close to $300 million in crypto this year, most of it in one massive theft. And Cisco got hit in a supply chain attack. Source code stolen, customer data compromised, part of a larger spree targeting AI tools and security software. It's all connected. The attack surface is everywhere now, and the defenders are always one step behind. Here's a detail that should chill you. AI has collapsed the human response window. By the time someone notices an anomalous behavior, attackers have already turned remote access into the fastest path to breach. The LightLM and AI software tool got compromised in one of these supply chain attacks. And what happened? Developer machines became credential vaults for attackers automatically. Because modern dev environments are loaded with API keys, cloud credentials, database passwords, everything an attacker needs to move laterally through an organization. And AI tools, they need access to all of it to function, so when the tool gets poisoned, the credentials just flow out. We built convenience, we got exposure. The Olympics. Not actually a hacker's favorite sporting event, but it is a fundraising bonanza for anything security related. Here's the reality. Major events like the Olympics create what one analyst calls a poorly monitored and maintained security architecture. Inconsistent patching, sprawling endpoints across ticketing, broadcasting, transportation. The advice? Assume you'll be breached. Design your defenses around that assumption. Zero trust, least privileged credentials, network segmentation. Back in Pyeongchang 2018, attackers deployed malware specifically engineered to manipulate and delete backups and event logs, made recovery nearly impossible. And that's the real target now, the backups. If attackers can encrypt or steal your backup data, you'll pay the ransom. Most of these attacks aren't nation-state grade. They're opportunistic, but the hype machine loves a good Olympics threat narrative, so here we are. Last one, a copyright shakedown that failed. A law firm, Hibby & Associates, went after May 1st, a web hosting provider, over an image posted by one of its users. May 1st explained they're just the host, took the image down. Standard DMCA process. But Hibby kept demanding money, kept threatening litigation, even after the issue was resolved. This is how copyright statutory damages framework gets weaponized. It hits community organizations, independent publishers, small service providers without legal teams. May 1st stood its ground. The EFF stepped in, explained the law, and Hibby backed off. But here's the thing, most targets don't have the resources to fight back, so they pay, and that's exactly what these firms count on. Copyright law shouldn't work this way, but it does, and until it changes, this will keep happening. That's Signal Check for today. Close the tabs, step outside, the day's waiting. We'll talk again next time.